Good evening, everybody. It is day 24. And so this evening I was trying to think about some content. And as I realized as we get into this end of this 30 days, to have a plan a little bit more. And I spoke about that in a previous video. And something I've been kind of holding back on. So here's the thing. I'm now 42. I may look older thanks to this massively cool beard that I have on my face. But I'm only 42. But I've also, I'm a veteran, so my body's banged up a little bit. And so personally right now, I'm going through kind of a struggle with getting older. Like everybody, obviously I'm young in other people's eyes and older in some people's eyes. But for being as young as I am, I'm pretty beat up, and it's kind of hard to deal with sometimes. That my back hurts really bad, and just sitting in a chair is kind of hard to do. It's hard to deal with, and there's a lot of frustration there. But at the same time, it's like I have this little spirit in me that doesn't want to give up being active and being sporty. And so there was a time that I was talking to my daughter about participating in American Ninja Warrior, right? Because I watch it, and I see these guys. Some of them are my age, some are older. And even though I do think it's funny when I listen to the announcers, they'll say, look at this. Can you believe this 42-year-old or this 45-year-old is getting up that, or, all these. And I'm a big guy. I'm 6'1" and about 275 right now. And, you'll hear them go, man, this guy's a really big guy for the course. And he's 6'1" and maybe, 195 pounds or 200 pounds. So I got excited about the thought process of doing this and training for it. And I went to go look for t-shirts, those cool ones that say training for American Ninja Warrior. And it's hilarious because my chest size, that you probably can't see it on here, but my chest size is probably 40 inches. And all the shirts that I found, I think like the extra large were like 32. So that gives you an idea of kind of the size of the expectation of the ninjas, right? But in my heart, it's something I still wanted to do. And, I'm a researcher, so already, there you go, if you can see that. Yep. So picked up the book so that I could read on it. I've been watching videos. I actually study the show. And I was actually really excited about going back to the gym here about a week ago. And something as simple as just me standing in the shower, my back went. So it's extremely frustrating, and I'm sure there's folks out there that deal with it at the same thing. There's things that you want to do, and just can't for now, or it's painful. I follow another gentleman. I'm going to throw his name out there. He's crazy. He's not family safe, so don't watch it around your kids. But his name's Derek Wada. He's an amputee above the knee, also a veteran, and I get a lot of kind of inspiration from watching him. He's got a very particular personality that nobody can really mimic, but that's what makes him him. So, so I think that's, for me, I'm laying that out there that I want to go that direction with American Ninja Warrior, but I'm also mentally trying to deal with getting older and being beat up and, and not giving up that fight, right? Not just quitting. And I think sometimes we have to take a step back. Sometimes we just have to, not accept what's occurring, but, put it in its proper place. But it doesn't mean you have to give up. It doesn't mean you have to quit. It just means you got to adjust. So right now, the adjustment is chilling on the floor and getting my back straight until I can get back in the gym. And then realizing that I'm not in my 20s and I have to train differently and my recovery is going to be different. But hopefully, if anything, I'll try to make it to a tryout. Be great if I ever made the show, but just to make it a tryout would be pretty awesome. So that's day 24, and I appreciate you guys coming along the journey and listening, and we'll see you tomorrow, day 25.